Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's Franchise Sports here, and we are on Madden Ultimate Team. And as you can see, I have a 0 overall team, and that's because today we are going to be building a brand new team to start us off. And we're going to be starting a brand new MUT, and as you can see, we have 2.6 million to work with here. And we're going to start by looking at the defense. So I MUT had pulled up over here, and I have a lineup that I want to be building. So I'm going to try to keep each side of the ball under 1.25 million, but I don't think that's going to happen here on defense. So let's just go ahead and look at our first position. We'll look at left end first, I guess, and this first thing on there. And left end, we're looking for somebody in particular, Jason Pierre-Paul, 94 overall, team of the week. Very good card, fast coming off the end, and he should be a nice pickup there on the defensive side. So what I like to do is I run the Seattle playbook, and I like to rush my front four and then drop back in zone with my linebackers and such. So that's why I like to go with the 4-3, and it doesn't look like there's any of him on the block right now, so we're going to have to wait until we can find another one of him. Now looking on the right end, there's another guy in particular. Another Team of the Week card. We are looking... Oh, I'm sorry. The left end I was looking for, I had it flipped up. Anyway, Jason Pierre-Paul is the guy that we're looking for at right end, and he's 71,000 coins, and we will pick him up for that much right there. So we have our first pickup, Jason Pierre-Paul. Let's go ahead and just check out his stats real quick. 88 speed, very fast, 87 block shed, 97 finesse move, 94 tackling, 86 play rec, 95 acceleration. So pretty nice card at 6'5", and yeah, so he will be our right end. Let's go ahead and promote him to starter, actually. Alright, so there he is. And now left end, I got them flipped up. I'm looking for another Team of the Week card. I'm sure you all know who I'm looking for. And we're looking at a J.J. Watt. Now let's see if there's any of him on the block right here. And there are a couple, and he's pretty expensive at 117, but it is well worth it. Looking at his card, he has some very, very nice stats. Let's just go ahead and compare him to JPP while we're here. And this is going to be one of the longer videos just because I want to... let's see, can I not? Okay, so I can't compare him to another position. Anyway, I'm going to try to make this as short as I can, but it's probably going to end up being a longer video just because we're making a whole new lineup, so we're just going to take a little bit longer than normal. And now we've got two guys that we're looking at here. One guy, let's see, plays for the Patriots, and that's going to be Vince Wilfork. Pretty expensive right now, but we'll end up picking him up anyway. Actually, no, we might come back to him a little bit later and see if we can find him for cheaper. Okay, now we're going to look at, this will be our #1 defensive tackle coming from the Detroit Lions, and Ndamukong Suh, and he is very expensive right now too, but we will pick him up just because he is that good. And boom, there's our first defensive tackle. Let's go ahead and promote him to starter. Alright, so we've already spent roughly 300k, I guess, probably a little over that. And now let's look at our left outside linebacker. This person is also going to be pretty expensive, but he is well worth it. Looking at Kiko Alonso. Hold on, he is at the right outside linebacker position. Kiko Alonso here going for about 200k. Pretty expensive, but we're going to pick him up anyway. Wow, that's a lot of coins already gone. That's about 600k gone for 4 guys. So I might be overspending here, but that's alright for the sake of the video. And now we're going to be looking at another 4-3 linebacker who plays for the Buccaneers. He's a legend card, and that'll be Derek Brooks. Okay, let's see. So one up for cheap. 190's not bad. We'll snag him. Alright, so now we're down to 1.8. It's a lot of money down the drain. Now this middle linebacker will be a little bit cheaper than everybody that I've spent on so far, just because he is a little bit of an older card, but he's still one of the best cards in the game. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Let's see, where is it? Panthers. And we're looking at a Luke Kuechly here, and he's going for about 60k. Nice pickup. We'll compare some of these guys in a little bit and just kind of look at our defense after we get it all set up. And now let's see, we've got our linebackers, our defensive line. Now let's look a little bit into the secondary, and let's look at free safety. let's see. He's a team of the year. He plays for the Lions, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alright, Glover Quinn. Pretty expensive too. It's alright though. Great card. And we'll look at his stats in a second. And then strong safety, also pretty expensive. Well, he's actually going to be one of our cheaper cards now that I think about it on defense. He's an MVP. I wish I could get his 97 overall card. It's a very good card, but that's a little bit out of our budget. And that's why, as you can see, he goes for like 500k right there. We're looking for his MVP card. And here's one up for pretty cheap. 84,000, we'll pick that up. And we've spent about 1,000,000 coins. Wow. Oh man. Hopefully we can try and see if some other guys in our secondary are going to be cheap, but these guys are getting really expensive. Alright. And on offense, I would like to run a Eagles scheme. So I like to have a fast quarterback. So there's a couple of guys I've been looking at, but I won't spoil that until the next video. So, okay, let's just take this off completely, and we'll just look at Team of the Week, because there's 2 Team of the Week guys that I want. Alright. These 2 guys are also probably going to be pretty expensive. Alright. Pat Pete at 170 and Richard Sherman at 180. Wow. Alright. I don't know if I want to make this decision yet or not. Whatever, we'll do it. Defensive side of the ball is going to be pretty expensive right now, is what it's looking like. Pat Pete. Oh, and something just sold. I sold my whole team so I could do this. And Sherman. Is that the cheapest Sherman? Looks like it at 183. Alright, there he is. And now our third corner is going to be a little bit cheaper because I don't want to spend a ton of cash. But he's also a Team of the Week in Malcolm Butler, 35k. Pretty nice pickup. He's got good catching because he had that catch to win the Super Bowl. I think it's like an 83. Yeah, so that's pretty good nickel corner right there. And now that's pretty much our whole defense. Let's just see if somebody posted a Vince Wilfork for a slightly cheaper price. Let's see here. And nope, they're all still up there for about 80. Let's see, should I don't know if I want to do this for 80. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh well. Vince Wilfork, he's just that good. He's honestly probably worth more than 80k, but he's just a little bit less rare card, so I was hoping I could get him for somewhere around the 60 range, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and check out the defense now that we've got everybody in place, and we'll do some comparisons and look at stats and why I picked up these guys. So, alright, defensive tackle number 2, Vince Wilfork. I'm really happy with the J.J. Watt. I've never had a J.J. Watt in Madden 15, so we'll see how he plays. I've had some of these guys before. I've had the Luke Kuechly, obviously, the Glover Quinn. Did I have the JPP for a little bit? I don't think I did. I had the Ndamukong Suh and the Vince Wilfork for a little bit. And I don't remember if I had Derrick Brooks. I might have had him for a small amount of time. But anyway, the defense is looking really nice. Really, I mean, wow. And we have that Deion Sanders that they gave us free as well, so we'll go ahead and just slide him into the 4th slot. And I'll get some backups. Actually, I do have a backup in a linebacker, right? But I'll get some cheap backups, and I can just show those to you in the next video. But let's go ahead and start comparing some guys. So let's compare Kiko Alonso and Derrick Brooks. I think Kiko's a lot better, actually. Not too bad. But anyway, they're both 89 speed and 90 plus zone coverage guys, so that's what I like to see. And they also both have very good hands at 83 and 82 catching, so definitely like that since I like to play a lot of zone coverage. Block shedding not bad, pursuit pretty good, tackling, everything. Both of these cards are really good. I think those are the best outside 4-3 linebackers in the game. And then we have Luke Kuechly. His 97 would be nice, but it's not too much of a step up, and the 95 is much cheaper than his 97 overall. So you can see right here, him and Dont'a Hightower. Dont'a Hightower's more of a run stuff type of guy. So you can see his zone's not great for Luke Kuechly, but he's going to be the guy I'm using anyway. And Dont'a Hightower's a much better zone. But catching, you can see Dont'a Hightower only has 54 catching. So that's about it for the defense. And yeah, so this is what the team's looking like on defense so far. Pretty nice. We spent a little over half of our coins, about 1.4 million on this defense right here. So I'm pretty excited about it. Our corners are really nice. Our safeties are also really nice. But what I'm really impressed with is the linebacking core. That's my favorite part of the defense right here. And the defensive line is really nice too. So I want to compare J.J. Watt and JPP one more time. So block shedding, J.J. Watt, I think block shedding is huge for defensive tackles, but it's really nice to have it from an end too. And obviously he's a little bit slower, but he's more of a power guy, and JPP is more of a finesse guy. So they're both really good cards. I would give the slight edge to the J.J. Watt probably. But anyway, I like them both, and we'll also compare the Ndamukong Suh and the Vince Wilfork before we get out of here. So as you can see, Wilfork 80 speed, much faster than the Vince Wilfork, who's really just more of a tank. But if you look over here, the Vince Wilfork's only a 92 overall, but look at a lot of the stats that he has over the Ndamukong Suh. 99 strength, 93 tackling, 97 block shed, 98 power move. Really good for a 92 overall. He was a little bit more expensive than I would have liked to get him. You could probably get him for around 60k on average, but we spent a little bit more just for video's sake. And yeah, so that's the defense I set up here on mutthead.com. Shout out to them. It's a great website. And yeah, so that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time for our offense that we're going to build with 1.2 million coins. See ya.